Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here with Brian. We're just shooting videos back to back. No, we're just hanging out and we're just driving each other's cars. Brian's gonna drive my 911, which, and you've never driven a 911, right?
No, the only Porsche I've ever driven was Carrie Getz's Cayman.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I've never been in a 911. These seatbelts are like, I just feel like I'm ready to race in this car right now.
Yep.
The yellow's definitely making me like completely race ready. I love like the stitching and the like. It's cool because this is like a race car, but it's like, I don't know. The luxury level is like pretty high in this.
But it's also pretty basic, right? It doesn't have all the fancy electronics and all of that. It's very basic. So here before we set off, so this is your quiet mode. See, so quiet's off your exhaust. Then sport opens up the exhaust and it gives you burbles. It also keeps your suspension in comfort and opens up your exhaust. You can of course do everything from here. Now if you hit the throttle now, give it some. So you hear the turbos?
Yeah. I heard the turbos.
If I were to switch it from Sport to Sport Plus, if you're standing in the back, you can hear them just spool up. Sport with burbles. Sport Plus, no burbles. And it's a lot of fun.
This is cool, man.
Do you know how to use this thing, right?
Yeah, which one's drive?
To put it in drive, yeah. And it's got seven gears. To put in seventh, actually, it's very useful on the highway.
Dude, tell me maybe one of a Porsche.
Hi. You want to drive it next?
Sure.
All right.
Sounds good. It's nice. Oh, I like the seats. Oh, you can fit the kids back there.
Yeah, and I do. I have baby seats in there.
Oh, this is smooth.
It is smooth, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's smooth.
I get that a lot.
Dave, this is smooth.
These are door pulls, yeah. Because race car.
Yeah.
So the 991.2 has the flat 6 turbocharged engine, which I think is awesome.
It's cool, man.
Driving, again, it's not the fastest car, like I said, but driving it kind of makes you feel cool. I don't know. I'm just
I feel cool going slow.
Yeah. Listen, driving an M3 feels cool too, but this, I mean,
feel cool driving a yellow 911. Yeah. Like, you just like cruising at like 12 miles an hour, and you're like, yeah, I got a yellow 911.
The beauty of this engine is, so even though it's turbocharged, it is tuned to feel like an NA. You still feel a bit of a turbo lag, but the turbos are small.
It's awesome.
Yeah. But don't be afraid to, like I said, push it, because all the fun happens above 3,000 RPM.
Now, did you add rev matching?
No.
So that's all like that for the factory?
Yes. You can disable it, but I have it enabled because it's actually a lot of fun.
No, it's because I just kind of like tested to like see if it was there, and it was, and like it just. Oh man.
I like rev matching. You hear the turbos?
Oh my gosh. I just sit there and just like mess with the turbo.
Yeah. And I want you later to see the difference between Sport and Sport Plus. Sport Plus is just 100% performance, whereas Sport is performance and some fun and gimmicky stuff like the burbles.
Oh my god.
Now you should have.
This feels like an NA car.
Yeah, right. You should have gone it. So in third, when you go to first, second, and third, you get that nice howl, that roar. I want you to hear it when you go through the motion. So let's find a straight somewhere.
Go up on the back road up here, but oh my gosh,
I know.
You guys always trying to get me to buy all these cars.
Look who's talking.
So is your red line 7,500?
I think so, yeah. I mean, you'll get cut off before you.
Yeah, I wasn't bouncing off the limit or anything.
No. Oh look, yellow club. Woohoo! Because he didn't like it.
He wasn't really amused.
Yeah, we gotta go somewhere where you can go through when you do that third. Third has the best sound. Yellow club, yellow club. Then he flashes lights.
So, do you wave at every yellow club now?
No. In New York City, that means waving at every taxi. No.
Yellow
Yeah. I don't wave it. Oh, yellow sign, yellow sign.
So the feel of this car, like first time 911 driver, it's definitely not underpowered. Is it a drag strip car? Not like this.
No.
But like, if I was going to the track, this is totally a track weapons.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I don't know. I've never driven anything like this. It's fun. Like, it's weird because it's like everyone's like, oh, Porsche, 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 and you're like, eh. It's like they're nice cars and all, but like you have to drive it. There's a cop over there, so I don't want to.
Sure. Yeah.
Overall, like fit and finish and everything is very simple. Like when I drove the Corvette, there's like all these buttons over here, and you're just like, it takes like 20 minutes to figure out like where everything is.
Yeah.
Where this, you just like, it's just very native. This touchscreen looks pretty cool too. Like it's
pretty
very like,
yeah, it's pretty intuitive. You've got obviously you've got Apple CarPlay, but
is this a tape deck?
no. This is, it's fine. My wife said the same thing. This is for your micro SDs and all that stuff immediately, which I never use. I never use the CD player either. Who does?
I was gonna say, if that's a tape deck, like Porsche really never does change the interior of the cars, but the way the car sounds, and like you said, like this it doesn't feel like a turbo car.
Mm-hmm.
Now how much horsepower does this car have?
So stock should be 375, and I forgot how much torque. A little less torque. But apparently with the headers and cats, maybe unlock another 20 horsepower in total. So let's say if we're close to 400, you know, I'm fine. But 0 to 60 is 4.2 seconds with the manual. So it's not anything too fast.
Yeah,
but that's 0 to 60, which I almost never do, right? What matters is when you really get going, and just, I don't know. I like the symphony behind me. I like the two little headlight thingies just popping up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something you don't have with the BMW. Like the BMW is like very, like we were talking about the hood of my G80. Like there's no like, hey, like you're in a G80 M3. Yeah. It's like with this, it's like I am in a Porsche, like 100%. And in case I forget, I can look at the headlight thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Tommy.
Initially, I wanted to get an NA, which is the before the facelift. But then I drove my buddy's Carrera T, and I was hooked because it's, you know, same shape and everything, slightly updated inside and outside. But the engine is, I mean, in my mind, it's such a cool engine. Because it's turbocharged, you can tune it if you want it. I mean, you can easily extract 120 horsepower out of it with a tune.
But it's so fun.
Yeah.
Can I put it in Sport Plus?
Yeah, put it in Sport Plus. There will be no burbles.
That's okay. I remember when I had Ray's F80, he was like, change the burbles. 2 pops.
Yeah.
Pop, pop, done.
That's right.
Still get a little bit. You get like the burble growl.
Yeah.
Up here it gets more open. Oh my gosh. See, okay, here's another thing that I love about this car, and like the power. Your braking's really good, by the way.
Nice.
I wasn't even really like on it, but
yeah. Get on it.
But okay, so here's something that like I'm thinking about.
Oh my God! We almost hit a turkey. What was that? Was that a turkey or an eagle?
I think it was illegal. Your brakes weren't good. I slowed down enough to not hit him.
I hope I had it on. I got it on camera. Let's see. Yeah.
Okay, so here's something about this car that I love about even this power level. Like in a drag race, I get you, but
Yeah.
on a track, I feel like this is such a fun car, and you can use, I feel like, every ounce of power.
Yeah, and it's lighter. It's slightly lighter than.
Right. With like the G80 and stuff, like even tune it all, great car, but you can't use all the power.
Yeah.
It's like it's too powerful for most situations.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
And it doesn't slide at all. It just hooks. Is your little?
He's hooked. Yeah, it goes up. It pops up when you hit. I think when you go over 70 miles an hour, it goes up, which means it hasn't gone up because we didn't cross 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, it goes up at 7 miles.
Yeah, it goes up at 7.
No, I really like this so far. This is a really nice. And it's definitely like it's very different from like. I mean, I have mostly BMWs, but the whole feel is so good, and I love how it's all-wheel drive and all too.
Yeah. No, this is not all-wheel drive.
This isn't all-wheel drive.
This is.
I thought you said it was all-wheel drive.
No. This goes to show you how good of a power it puts down to the back. No, this is rear-wheel drive. This is rear-wheel drive. The engine's in the back, so when you put the power down, the weight shifts to the back, and then that's how you grip.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. This whole time I thought it was all-wheel drive, and I was like, this is so like planted.
Yeah.
That it's got to be. This thing doesn't come out, does it?
No. I got my key in my pocket.
They fool you because it like wiggles.
Yeah. You can technically take it out if you want, because you can change it with a different color one or stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
No, but yeah.
This is cool, dude. I
Thanks.
really like this car.
Nice.
I love the seats and everything. I like that. I was watching something, one of the YouTube channels the other day, and they had like this like Porsche crest thing.
Yes.
In the seat.
Yeah, you can.
And they're like, that's a $3,000 upgrade or something like like silly expensive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's so dumb. And I was like, and I would totally do it because it looks cool.
It looks cool. I agree.
You know, once it's baked into financing, it's not that bad.
You
No, I love the car though. I mean, it has a decent amount of space in the back, and you have a frunk that you can put stuff in.
We actually put a big box earlier in the front, and it fit.
Yeah.
It fit well. So now the search begins for Brian's 911. If you have any in mind, send them his way.
And if you have one that you want to donate to the Brian Needs a Porsche Foundation.
Yeah.
No, super cool though. Thanks for letting me drive.
You got it.
I appreciate
Thank you for your candid feedback.
No problem.
All right.
Happy to give feedback on the Porsche anytime.
There you go. See you guys and girls in the next video.
See ya.
Bye bye.